for EA Sports. Both squads bringing their A-listers here for this one in this EA SHL Club Showdown. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. This has been one we've been waiting for a while, and it's time to finally see what the payoff is all about. Leaf Pride's got it along the wall. Sends a pass in front, and that's intercepted. And he sidesteps the kick there. Scores! And look who's on the board. The home team has this place up buzzing again.
Oh, you can just hear it in the building. I mean, it's just electric in here, James. And how much fun is it for them? When you play at home, you get on the board first. You create a ton of momentum. You don't want to give any life to your opponent.
St. Louis has a quick 1-0 lead here in this one, and the home fans are
Let him.
And they should love it, James, because it's an entertaining brand of hockey. When you're playing fast with a ton of pace, the fans love it. And when you put the puck in the net, it's even better.
Takes that pass back at the point. Picked up by Iggy. Oh, he hammered him.
You knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
Takes the feed at the back end. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. The Blues have it against the wall. Puck scooped up by Moore. Sends the pass over. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Feeds it down low. Takes a shot. Stones him with the blocker. Scooped up along the wall by Iggy. Shot attempt completely fails on that. McLean's going to hang on for a whistle. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Moves the puck down low. Sends it to the middle. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. Taken by Witzel. Looking for space along the blue line. Oh, no margin for error as he got body and wall and crunched.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Oh, he stopped it. That was insane.
It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, compete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one. McLean's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat, great A, and he makes the stop.
Dishes it off. And takes the feed. And there we go. Icing is the call.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
St. Louis can build on this lead here with still plenty of time to go here in the first. And they'll start with possession.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck. If they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with a tired group that they're playing against.
Takes the pass in the offensive zone. Here's a pass down low. Jones moves the puck to the corner. Here's a centering pass. Scores! What a finish on the play.
Man-on-man coverage, maybe?
It's hard to miss from this distance, but you got to get there. You got to get the puck on your stick. He does a great job of getting in tight.
Oh, it's unlucky.
The Blues extend the lead by 2 here in period number 1.
Well, I really like their play up to this point in the first period.
Because they're just looking for the open guy, right?
A 2-goal cushion because they've been relentless on the puck. But now it's about continuing to be urgent, not getting complacent, and sitting back, continue to attack.
possession of the puck. Sends it in front. He scores!
Yes.
What an opportunity, and delivers.
I love this snapshot from in tight, James. That beats the goaltender. But how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
Toronto's counterpunched here in the first period, and they're right back into it.
Well, yeah, you can look at the game in different bunches, and this one is certainly going to mean something, resetting and finding a way to create some much-needed offense.
And that's a great read to pick off the pass. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Moves around along the half wall. Oh, nice use of the boards with the paint pass. Picks up the puck. It's in the back of the net for an own goal.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
Toronto's even things up here, and what a time to do it.
Yeah, the bookends of periods are critical, right? Any coach will tell you that. Any, analyst will tell you that. And it's so important that you end the period with momentum, and that's exactly what they've done here by getting the equalizer.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
Well, everyone's fresh as they come out for their first power play of the game. They're going to have to find a way to really manipulate the defenders, move that puck around, but it will all start with winning the opening faceoff.
Moves it to Jones. Here's a shot. Stones him in front.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Toronto's got possession while undermanned. They clear the zone. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Feeds it over. Oh, he'll field out. Scores! A power play goal puts them in front.
Well, and this was a huge opportunity that they took advantage of, James. They were urgent on the puck, but they also showed poise and patience. They call that a 50-50 puck battle, James. Well, not when he's on the ice. I knew who was coming out with it. You knew who was coming out with it. The coach did. Everyone did. He comes out with it because he is relentless. He is tenacious. He uses his body to his advantage, and then he gets offensive production off of it and
Get back.
Awesome play.
Leaf Pride's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. And the goalie somehow gets a piece of that one. Sends it quickly to Jones. Toronto's got the puck. Knocked away. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Two more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
St. Louis has been showing a high-powered offense, James. I mean, a ton of shots on net, that real shot mentality, and it's working for them. This is a high-scoring affair, but they're in the lead.
And he denied that opportunity. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. The Blues lead this one early in the second period. They have certainly had a lot of jump offensively tonight. Toronto's got it in the defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Miller. Takes it across the blue line. Moves the puck along the half wall. Stones him on the one-timer. Takes it at center. Leaf Pride's got the puck in their own end. Here's a breakaway. Flat on their feet. And that's broken up.
Well, he thought he had a lot of time there, but the defender makes a great play, works hard to get back to position, and takes away the shot.
Quick feed down low. Pass out front. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Toronto's in on the offensive attack now. Into the corner of the attacking area. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Hayes covers up for the whistle, and even though he hasn't been that busy, there's kind of a method to the madness here, isn't there, Cheryl?
Yeah, you want to make that safe play, right? You want to make sure that you're staying out of trouble, out of danger. His team's been playing well in front of him, so he just recognizes an opportunity for a breather.
Toronto's won the faceoff. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Into the attacking end.
Jones broke the tie earlier, and now he's looking for more, James. He loves to attack the net.
McLean's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Blues are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Moore. Puck exits the zone. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Miller. Puck grabbed by Iggy. Quick pass to Moore. Great read to break up the play. Here's a short pass to Moore. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Wide of the net, he missed.
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display right here. This is a great shot. Doesn't miss by much, but it's a miss all the same.
From the blue line, and that doesn't reach the net. Toronto's regained possession of the puck. On the attack along the boards. On the wraparound. Turned away on the wraparound. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there.
Reactionary is right, James. He knew exactly where the shooter was going, and a strong push across to be able to make that save.
More than half the period has expired. 3-2 is where we sit in what has been a tightly contested affair. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Here we go, odd man rush here. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Moore's got it along the wing. And now he moves it quickly to Miller. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Inside the offensive zone, takes the pass from along the boards. Here's a chance in front. And that pass attempt is deflected. St. Louis will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Jones has the puck against the half wall. Cuts to the paint. Decides to think about it. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Passes it over. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Slides the puck over. And they send it right back to him. From the open ice, they gain the line. Picked up along the wall by Jones. Second frame almost done. Puck picked up by Witzel. Leaf tries, gain possession. Oh, what a move! Tying seconds, and he makes the save. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. Wow,
Good luck, boys.
there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments.
Shots.
Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. They have dropped the puck here in the third. All right, partners, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
Toronto's got to have a fresh start in this third period, James. They haven't been urgent, and they've been chasing the entire game, and I could tell that right from puck drop in the first period. They weren't urgent off of the faceoff. They weren't where they needed to be, and it's looked like that all game long. They need to change it now if they want to get back in this one.
Intercepted the pass. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Feeds the puck up to Moore. Takes the feed. Works it across to Miller. And that's a great heads-up play by Jones. Moves inside. And now it's grabbed by Moore. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Here's a shot. And makes the save. Grabbed along the boards by Moore. Here's a chance. With the stop.
What a save, and they always say chance favors a prepared mind here, and this is a product of preparation here, James. You can't see the puck. You know you got to find it. You got to find it somehow. You track, you make the save.
Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. With possession along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Iggy. Inside the offensive zone. Grabs the puck. And that's off a stick. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. And he takes the dish. Stopped by the goaltender. St. Louis has it near the wall. Poked away at center ice. Now over to Moore. What a hit against the wall. Tries to feed it over to Iggy. Dismiss that chance. Hayes makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. St. Louis is in a dogfight. They're clinging to this 3-2 lead. Witzel's won a big draw in their own end. Now he slides it up to Jones. He's got a step. Brings the ball off the post.
St. Louis looking to extend their lead, but the post gets in the way.
Oh,
Listen, that's a tough one.
that's on me.
But I've really liked their game overall, James. They've been aggressive on it. They funneled pucks towards the net. Most importantly, they haven't got down on themselves. They played with a lot of confidence tonight.
Iggy's got it in the defensive end. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Leaf tries. Got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
I love watching saves like this. I can watch it over and over again, James, because you can see the competitive instincts in him. He has lit a fire under himself and his entire team with that one right now. I thought it was in, but clearly it was not.
More than half the frame has been played here. St. Louis leads it 3-2. Takes it in front. Oh, a clutch save!
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's
check. Sends it up front. He scores! What a play!
There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
Takes the feed. Slides it across. Pass to Jones. Tap dances around the check. Slides the puck down low. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Witzel. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Slips by the check. Makes the save. Quick feed down low. Shot scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. Coaches always say, take away the eyes of the goaltender, and this is exactly why. You can see him trying to find the puck at every corner, reaching around bodies up and down, but he can't find this puck, and it winds up in the back of the net.
He scores! And this place is going bananas because that's a hat trick.
And it's size that are coming down onto the ice here, James. I mean, that's really going to send a message to your opponent, isn't it?
St. Louis continues to be on point here in this third period, finding more and more offense.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've been generating offense. They've been strong in their own zone as well, James. They've just been great from start to finish. The coach is going to love this one. It's been a terrific performance, a 200-foot game that's led to this score.
Pushes it across to Jones. St. Louis on the attack. Back at the point, they set it up. Taken along the wall by Witzel. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
Cutting to the slot. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Iggy's moving the puck through his own zone. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside.
Let's face it, James, you're getting blown out in the game. You're really trailing. It's deflating. It's very deflating. You don't know how to get back in it. So often, sometimes, you just start hitting things, trying to physically engage yourself and seeing if you can spark something anywhere.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Leaf tries, won the draw. Shakes off the coverage. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. And one last save. Final horn sounds bringing this one to a close. Well, a challenge was laid down in this EASHL showdown, and as the dust settles, we've got ourselves a winner.
Yeah, you want the bragging rights. You want to come out on top and be able to pat yourself on the back. That ain't the case this time.
I think they only started doing that stuff when the game was even. When we were coming back, they started slowing it down in the zone like that. Yeah. It's hard to do when you're down by one.
You know, talking to both teams before this one, they both wanted it. Let's see who wants it more as we are underway. Leaf Pride's got control of the puck and sends it just out of reach. And we'll reset things after that icing. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. The Blues will start off on the attack after winning the draw.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Long reach breaks up the momentum. And there's a glove save on the play. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. The Blues win the draw on their own end. Nice zone entry on the left side. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Textbook poke check by Jones. Scores! Well, was that quick enough for you?
Yeah, it was quick. You want to dictate pace, especially when the puck drops, and putting one in early, that's the best way to
Got
get
in your way.
I can't believe that he's the one that initiated that defensive effort with the poke check, and then he winds up with the goal, and that's just a textbook example of how defense leads to offense.
St. Louis wins that face-off at center. Avoids a poke check. Oh, he destroys him on the play.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit. Hayes' last save shows his incredible agility and his ability to move freely within his crease. I mean, he's got the power push, he's got the positioning to be able to make that save.
Witzel's won it in their own end. Now a quick pass to Jones. And that's off a stick. Passes out front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Puck scooped up by Muskie. Takes the pass. Witzel's got it in the offensive zone. Handles it along the blue line. Oh, look at this. Huge steal in his own end. And now he passes up to Dangle. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal.
Great poke.
Love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. St. Louis takes possession at center. Quick pass over to Muskie. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Great poke check on the reach. Slides it on over to Witzel. Rocks him. Grabs the puck in the corner. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. And he loses control of the puck. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Well past the midway mark of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. St. Louis is quick on the draw. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Good stop by McLean. Moves it quickly over to Miller. And it's a quick pass to Moore. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Shuts him down. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Oh, it serves up a little too sweet with that save. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting 2 in a row. Back-to-back, here they come. There's something about the jump to his legs on this shift here, James. You just knew that he was going to drive play, and that's exactly what he did by winning the loose puck battle and then taking it to the net for the goal.
In the final moments of this period, St. Louis has really pushed the pace over these last few minutes, leading by a pair. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Grabs it in his own end. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
St. Louis plays it along the wing. Toronto's got the puck. Here they come on the attack. Shot! Stopped by the blocker.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Toronto's got the puck. Across the line from center. Moves the pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Look out, here they come on the attack. Moves it to Jones. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Second period set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Toronto's been running around and chasing the game, look very disorganized out there, not aggressive, and giving their opponent way too much time with the puck.
Skates across the blue line. Dishes it off. Denies him.
Hayes makes an incredible athletic save. I mean, he's at the top of his crease. The shooter is in the slot, and he keeps it out of the net.
St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Handles the pass. Brings it off the pike.
Witzel's got to be so frustrated, James. He's hit the bar a number of times tonight. Just when he thinks it's going to go in, here's the medal.
He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing because, listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
Lots of time left in this period. The Blues now lead by 3. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Both teams readying here for the face-off. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Picked off in the offensive end. Fantastic save!
Hayes hasn't had to do very much tonight, but he does turn that shot aside, and it's important to make sure that you stay in the game and you're ready at all times for a shot on net, and he is, and he makes that save.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 3-0 is the score. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Slides the puck up from the left side. To his teammate. Toronto's regained possession of the puck. Feeds it over. Taken by Muskie. Feeds it over to Witzel. To the low slot. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Quick pass to Moore. Coughs it up at center. Slides the puck down low. Here's a feed in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Pass across to Dangle. Gaining steam here on the attack. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. St. Louis brings the puck in from center. Cuts into the paint. Oh, what a save in front.
This is just a fantastic drive to the net here, James. I love his stick placement relative.
And that goes off the post and out.
Toronto's working hard, but nothing's been going right for them in this game. Another chance off the post, and this is deflating for an entire bench who needs something to get them going.
Feeds it over on the rush. The Blues gain possession. Can't get a hold of that pass. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Quick pass across to Jones. Off a stick and they can't connect. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And now he angles it across to Jones. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Puck grab by Miller. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Unable to reach that one. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
And he slides it quickly to Musty. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Drives to the crease. Hayes hangs on to the puck to stop the play.
Gotta love how both of these teams are.
They don't give you a lot of room, eh?
Right now, I mean, the quick counters and the transitions are creating a lot of speeds, which are generating scoring chances at both ends.
Late goings of this period. The Blues have dominated this one to this point. They lead it 3-0. Leaf Pride's got it, and they're on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Miller. Poor pass on the play, and puck leaves the zone. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Moves the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. What a steal in his own end. Passes it over. Picked off by Jones. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Blues have been terrific tonight, and through 40 minutes of play, they hold a comfortable lead, and this is a great position for a coach and their staff to be in, where they can look down their bench and say, listen, we have to utilize our lineup here, all 4 lines, versatility, get them out there and rest up players for the next game.
Hayes hangs on for the whistle. We got a stoppage of play here in this third period.
Well, this is a much-needed stoppage in play, and this is what he's done all game. He's been able to save pucks. He's been electric at the top of his crease, and now he gets a much-needed whistle.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Shuts him down.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck.
Scores, and look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net, and of course retrieve it. I love this goal because this is a combination of quickness and explosiveness here. You just look at the stride and how powerful it is. It creates the speed and the momentum to get him to the net for this goal.
Leaf tries, won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Picked up along the wall by Jones. And he shut the door on that last play. Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this barn tonight. And I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket. And if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there. But you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James.
St. Louis hasn't allowed for any let-up in the third period. They continue to apply that pressure.
They're applying the pressure, and they've dominated the game right from puck drop. I mean, their opponent has no answer or any pushback because of the way they're playing.
And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Witzel's been showing the different layers to his game with a multiple-point night here, James. Just knowing how to distribute, just having an uncanny sense of where the puck is and where it's going to be, and that's anticipation. When you have that kind of ability, you know you're going to put up some decent numbers.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Blues have really extended this lead. It's looking like a squash now. And he takes the feed. Stopped by the goaltender. Here's a short pass to Musty. Feeds the puck over to Jones. From the neutral zone now. Moves it on over to Jones. Toronto's got the puck here in the open ice. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Grabbed along the board by Musty. Receives the pass.
Jones has multiple assists in this game.
Tried to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. And he sidesteps the check there. Back to the point it goes. Huge stop on the one-timer. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Jones looks around. It's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
And he can't hang on after that hit. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Sends the pass down low. Slides it back to the blue line. Slides it across. And it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Slides it over with pace to Moore. Takes it into the slot. Goaltender gave up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on.
Toronto's been very effective tonight at generating opportunities, but they just haven't been able to convert because they keep hitting the post, James.
In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Musty's a little frustrated right now, and I can understand it. I mean, he's got a high-danger look, and he just rips it off of the post. It's a game of inches.
Toronto's been the better team tonight, in my opinion, but still, they trail here in the third period despite having the advantage in shots. Puck picked up by Iggy. Angles it over to Dangle. And he dodges the poke check there. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Moves the puck over to Musty. St. Louis plays the puck from the corner. Here's a pass to the middle. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. He got all of that hit on the play. Quick feed to Witzel. He says, let's get physical on that play. Here's a chance to the middle. And that's goes off a stick. Picked up along the boards by Witzel. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Shot! Oh, and he lays out to block that, and that'll earn some respect amongst his peers. And a great save! Put it on the post! Let's get the call.
I could not put that on my stick to save the life of me, man.
He's off to the box.
It was sitting right there.
Here, James. I mean, this penalty, it's not going to have an impact on this game. Just look at the scoreboard.
Oh. Did he pop that up in the air off his pad? He did, off his glove. He popped it up and over me, and then you frag it up. Oh, nice try, boys.
Over for a while.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play. Inside of the final minute here in the third. One-time blast. Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post.
Moore's been effective getting to the right places at the right time, but it hits the post again, James. He cannot get discouraged. We're starting to see his frustration levels increase.
Big time stop there. Pokes it away in his own end. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Taken along the wall by Miller. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. There's the whistle, icing the call.
Hayes has made the saves that you'd expect him to, but he's also made the big save that keeps the puck out of the net at a time of the game where it could completely alter the momentum. That timeliness, those big saves are the game changers, and he has been a game changer in this one.
Witzel's won the draw and they're on the attack. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Here's the pass. And the fans clearly not happy what they've seen tonight as the final few seconds tick away. They are letting this team have it. Hard hit frees up the puck. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. Well, the challenge was issued. The challenge was accepted. Fun game that went back and forth for a while in this one, but, you know, unfortunately, they just didn't have enough tonight.
Yeah, they didn't have enough. They weren't really in control of the game. Yeah, you can have a lot of fun.
I mean, we had 17 shots plus at least 6 posts. Yeah, you guys. See you next week. Who got picks? Okay. GG's, boys.